What is the best neighborhood to live in London, Ontario? Hey, it's Ryan Hodge, broker owner here at the Realty firm. Sandra, Tavares, and I have been selling real estate for nearly 20 years, and we are in interesting times in all things real estate. Check out my most recent market update video. You can find that at www.ryanandsandra.ca on my blog or vlog. Check us out on YouTube anytime. Common question that I get is, what is the best neighborhood to live in London? And here's what I want to share with you. Number one, I think that it comes down to what your lifestyle choice and what your own hopes, dreams, and desires are for you, and if you have a family, for them as well. We have some incredible pockets inside of the city. And I think that just about every pocket, every neighborhood inside of London offers something for somebody. I have taken it on myself as an initiative to educate those that are thinking about either making a move to a different neighborhood in London, or perhaps you're coming into the city for the first time and you don't quite know what area to choose. I am here to help, and I have created and started to create neighborhood spotlight videos. We started off with Byron, Oakridge, Uplands, which is in the north, and Old East Village as well, as a few, just to get started. And I'm going to do them for each of the neighborhoods in London. If you have any insight, or if you want to share anything that you think would be great value for people that are looking to buy or sell in London and learn about the neighborhoods, feel free to send it to me, ryan@therealtyfirm.ca. I'm always open to listening. If I can contribute more value and connect and, collaborate with you on videos or businesses or things like that, I am more than happy to. London is broken up in really three sections. And so we have the Oxford Street, which runs east to west across the entire city. And then we have areas broken down by Adelaide, anything east of Adelaide. And so you really have three sections in the city according to the London and St. Thomas Association of Realtors map, which is the north. So anything that is north of Oxford, there's a few pockets that get swallowed up in that are just a little bit south of Oxford. Then you have South London, and you have the east. And it's really, really important to be discerning when you think about where areas are located, because when you start loading up a property search or you're looking for properties, a lot of people don't know that on the real estate map and the way that real estate is shown on our system, you really can't look at the west, so to speak, as far as your search parameters. You need to get into subsections to understand that places like Byron, which are actually considered southwest, they would fall into our categories called South B and South K. Or if you're looking at the area like Northridge, which is really, to me, still North London, because it falls into the east, you're going to be looking at areas that fall into the northeast. And a good licensed real estate professional can help you with that. My mission is to give you education about what the neighborhoods hold. And so if you are looking for yourself, maybe you want to look at how easy of a commute is it to your work. Now, aside from the horrendous construction that we have in London, Ontario, sorry if you are new to London, or if you're currently experiencing it, the construction is pretty heavy throughout the city right now. But aside from that, London is actually a pretty easy city to navigate neighborhood to neighborhood as far as a commute. You're not going to be too much longer than 20 minutes getting from downtown pretty much anywhere in the city. Maybe 25, 30 minutes, sometimes a little bit more in rush hour, but it's not like the GTA where you get, wall-to-wall traffic for 3 hours to get from one side of the city to another. The second part that I want to mention is that when you start exploring, the different ways that a neighborhood can be accessible, you might want to look at walkability. There are a lot of people that love walkability to downtown. So they might be looking at areas like Old North or Woodfield. Perhaps they're looking at Old East Village or Carling Heights, different areas that allow them to be more central and very walkable. Now, there's walkability through what we are considered as the forest city, paths, trails, all sorts of parks and recreation places that create great walkability throughout the forest dynamic of London as well. You might look at specific neighborhoods in terms of value, North London, and specifically certain pockets of it, still retain the highest resale value in the city, followed by parts of the south and then by east. Now, there are parts of East London that are going to be a higher demand and higher value than certain parts of the south as well, but you need to be discerning when it comes to that. School zones, and what are the better schools inside of London, Ontario for your family if you have young ones? Where can you find an area that is going to allow access to different high schools or choices, whether you're looking at public school boards, which is the Thames Valley District School Board, or you're looking at perhaps the Catholic School Board or some other options. You want to know what areas will allow your student to go to different schools as well, and really finding out about it. Some of my favorite neighborhoods in the city are Byron, Oakridge, Northridge. I currently live in Uplands, and I also, am a huge fan of places like Wortley Village in Old South, Old East Village, different parts of Old North. There's some really amazing communities right inside of London, Ontario that provide options, diversity, different value for everybody in every single walk of life. You also want to look at demographic. You want to look at housing density. Are you looking for more residential resale homes? Are you looking for condominiums? Are you looking for perhaps semi? You want something like a townhouse, but you don't want to pay the condo fees. Every neighborhood offers something different, and my mission is to educate you on exactly what each neighborhood inside of London, Ontario, and its surrounding areas offers, including recreation. I have lived in London my entire life, other than 6 months when I was very young, and I worked in the Toronto area, and I could not stand it. And I came back to London because I love London. London's been very good to me over the years. I'm involved in the community, coaching high school sports. All of my 3 boys have grown up here. They've gone to school in the North End at Jack Chambers Public School, and then both Lucas and Medway. And I grew up in different areas like Byron and Oakridge. I've also lived in Northridge. We've invested in properties. We've had certain areas where we've had top market share over the years inside of the entire city of over 2,000 London, Ontario real estate agents. And so we know London, and we are happy to answer any questions that you may have, whether you are buying, selling, investing, or looking to build new construction. Some great pockets of new construction, and with these HST rebates, some tremendous opportunity for you as well. If you have any questions at any time, reach out to us, www.ryanandsandra.ca, or you can give us a phone call, 519-601-1160. Happy to support you, whether you're looking to buy or do anything right now, or 6 days from now, 6 months from now, 6 years from now, it doesn't matter. Sandra and I's mission is to serve London, Ontario homeowners, people that are looking to become homeowners in London, Ontario before, during, and after the sale. If you enjoy this content and you want to learn more about London, Ontario neighborhoods, be sure to check out all of my videos on YouTube. You can like and subscribe to this channel, or you can go to www.ryanandsandra.ca. We've got deep dive market statistics. We've got our blogs, vlogs, all of the information that we feel will be beneficial and relevant in today's market. And we look forward to hearing from you. Reach out anytime. Have a wonderful rest of the summer, and stay tuned for more content like this.